Hello, dear friends. We are in the sign of Capricorn, which is the most dense. The atmosphere will change on January 21st, which is the entry of Pluto into Aquarius. Opinion piece. Calm in the storm. We are not body but spirit. Strong winter storms. Cold wave in the northern hemisphere. New quantum computer design. Possible escalation between NATO and Russia in 2025. Let's start. Finding calm in the midst of an emotional storm can be a challenge, but it is possible in turbulent times. Spend time doing activities that relax you and bring you joy, whether it's reading a book, listening to music, taking a walk, or pursuing a hobby. Temporarily disconnect from sources of stress, either by turning off your phone for a while or taking a short break from difficult situations. Focusing on the present moment can help you separate yourself from overwhelming thoughts and emotions. Meditation and conscious breathing are effective tools for cultivating mindfulness. Remember that finding calm doesn't mean completely eliminating negative emotions or challenges, but rather learning to manage them more effectively. According to Steve Biko, we are tasked with staying calm in the face of this developing cyclone we read and hear about. The essence of calm is a passive and serene mind aligned with the purpose of each life of knowing oneself. We all make the same journey, from God to God, and that is the great plan. I myself am God, just like you. I came out from the Father and have come into the world. I leave the world again and go to the Father. Jesus said in Matthew 16:28, knowing that and trusting it is the source and key to calm. Our identity. Physical characteristics have nothing to do with who we are according to Steve Biko. The color only applies to the physical body and not to the spirit within it. Those characteristics have nothing to do with who we are. The same applies to any other label you can name: religion, gender, nationality, etc. All of them apply only to the physical environment. You cannot name the eternal. You can't describe the true love. We need to build a culture of love and cooperation. Both seem to be missing in action in our global society. We seem to have allowed our heart muscle to atrophy in recent years. No wonder that we have had to endure. Breaking news. A polar vortex causes strong winter storms. Winter weather forces the cancellation of 700 flights in the US on January 14th. The cold wave in India forces the monkeys to huddle together. Iceland suffers the most serious volcanic eruption since 1973. World Cup leaders meet in Davos. World global leaders meet in Davos. Davos Forum is complemented by caviar, champagne, and all kinds of debauchery when the hard work is done. European stocks and bonds fall after ECB throws cold water on rapid rate cut. Possible escalation between NATO and Russia in 2025, according to the German newspaper Bild. Germany is preparing for a war between NATO and Russia after the defeat of Ukraine. England orders the mobilization of 20,000 soldiers to the Russian border in NATO's largest deployment. Russia accuses the US of attempting biological warfare. The Texas National Guard uses riot shields to prevent the entry of immigrants. Trump reveals his plan to suspend the Constitution. NBC News admitted the existence of a deep state allegedly working to facilitate a coup against Donald Trump if he is elected, out of fear of retaliation. New quantum computer design uses magnets to connect qubits. Lunar lander crashes into Earth. The Peregrine lunar lander launched a week ago from Cape Canaveral will not land on the Moon after all. It will return to Earth where it will re-enter our planet's atmosphere probably on January 18th. Reflections. Every moment is a visible agony, and yet godly human nature remains unscathed. Donald Rebel. According to Daniel Scranton, it is one thing to say, I am infinite, I am unconditional love, and I am source. And it is another thing entirely to experience what it means to live that statement. According to Sarah Landon, when you do not allow yourself to live a passionate life, you are not allowing the grace, the miracles, the magic of true creation. When you deny love for yourself, you are denying the magic, the miracle, and the teacher that you are. Intuitive update from Matt Kahn. January 2024 offers incredible opportunities for expansion and advancement as we focus on cultivating clear communication and more empowered decision making due to a more obvious split in calendars. X22 report lost control of the economic narrative. The next move is the Kaaba. People around the world are coming together, not giving up. Inflation and the price of oil are rising, and people are reaching the economic cliff. Puffner said, the project had a beginning and will have an end, and those who persist will be glad they did. Everyone will be pleasantly impressed with the final result. Just hang in there. Let yourself go and enjoy the ride. It's still in progress and had a definitive date set and a timeline that got warped. That's all. Sit back knowing that there are still many working to make this happen. Be yourself. Whenever you compare yourself with others, you lose yourself. Being who each one is, we form the whole. Your path is unique, and no one else has exactly your point of view, and you have chosen what and how to experience it. Trying to see with my eyes is denying yourself. It is your knowledge that makes you so precious, and your affection is your gift to us all. Thanks for your shine, says Nick Hammett. According to Steve Rother, each and every one of you is an infinite being immersed in a captivating game of pretending to be human. Taking a brief interlude into your extraordinary existence is akin to unfolding a game board and strategically placing each game piece. In this cosmic game, you consciously select the character that you and your earthly vehicle wish to embody. Messages from Kesharaj. At the end of this chapter on your eternal journey towards greater expansion, you will make the transition with what you entered, love, and you are going to leave behind what you were taught, fear. Reality changes as you change your perception. Do you see chaos or do you see different frequencies being experienced? Do you see lost souls or do you see beings who have chosen a different path? Do you see the destruction of the old or simply the rise of the new? Return to the heart center and rest there. Feel the presence of the divine within you, and you will understand more deeply what is unfolding at this moment. And that's all for today. Thanks a lot, dear friends.